control and take us up.
Okay.
If things go crazy, remember we can always land in any field, click on restart, and just relight from the runway, something like the rope breaks or whatever.
Yep. Oh, hold on. Now I'm getting double audio in my.
Oh, okay. I do not hear you through
Oh,
my
you know what?
headphones.
It's because I have the YouTube stream on my. That's
That'll
why.
do it.
Alright,
That'll
now it's
do it for
fixed.
sure. Okay. I do want to test radio again though in there. See if other people can hear, because I
Yeah.
did check my configuration and it's configured correctly. So
Okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready, just click it.
okay, I'm gonna start flight. Here we go.
Alright, it's loading up on my VR. I just love how easy the VR. It's just two options. That's all you have to do, and then it's
I
just
know it's
on.
pretty great. Do you do the mirror, the whatever, so the stream can see where you're looking?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's
Okay,
no,
that's what I need to do next time.
there's no really other way you can really do it. I don't think.
And that just like launches another window that is your point of view, right?
It's just the condor. I haven't run it without it, but yeah, it just shows you what your POV is. Yeah.
I'll go experiment later.
I mean, there's a whole lot you can really experiment on. It's literally just like one option.
All right, I'm in the game. You ready?
Yes, I'm in the game.
All right. Your control.
My controls.
Your controls.
Can my guy move the stick at all? Hold on, I don't have audio, and I can't move the stick.
Okay, if this goes crazy, I'll take back over.
Yeah, I have no input at all.
Okay, my controls.
Stall. Stall.
Is this something we should restart the sim for?
Yeah, my keyboard, nothing's working. It's super laggy.
I bet it'll get smooth as we get up here.
Oh yeah, it's starting to work out. Yeah,
Okay.
I have my mouse is starting to work, but the toe plane's still pretty glitchy.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep hanging on toe for right now.
Yeah, yeah, you're good. I think we got it. It's just that ground roll was not working.
Maybe it's it's just like glitchy when you transfer controls, and the toe plane is always glitchy for the person
Oh
not
yeah.
controlling. So, next time you can host and do the toe.
Yeah. Oh, and I can still use my LX NAV. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Check. Clear.
Yeah, my screen, it looks like we keep overtaking the toe plane.
Wow. Okay.
And now it's back to normal. I don't know.
I
I,
feel
I
pretty solid about where we are.
yeah. I can try control now and see if it works.
You wanna give it a go? Is it working
Yeah.
smooth? All right, we're going nice and straight. Your controls.
My controls. Alright, I have stick control. That works.
Nice.
That works.
Looks like we're still hanging on.
Rudder works. Yep. Alright, we're good.
So this is the ridge at our 12 o'clock that gives us the lift up to the thermal.
Okay, yeah.
And it's specifically this kind of, at our 1 o'clock, that little bowl section of the ridge is kind of where the wind funnels up and then kicks off that thermal, that cloud as a result of. So we'll just remember this and come back to it.
Okay.
feel the wake there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a radio check. I can't remember if the radio talks when you have control.
Yeah, I think you should be able to. I'm gonna actually release right here. Gear up.
Glider 1 Alpha Charlie, radio check.
I'm gonna try it on mine.
Yeah, I don't
Glider
hear
1 Alpha
anything.
Charlie, radio check. Did you hear anything?
I did not hear a double on my end. Oh, maybe I just heard something.
Someone wrote E. What's the chat key again?
Backspace.
Okay. Ooh, I like this thermal. Does this automatically go to the thermal overlay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so good.
Set it up for you, baby.
23.5. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that was me.
I wish C would do that because I have a thermal page. I wish it would go in when it detects it because
Yeah.
it'll auto zoom.
Radio
No.
check on 123.5, glider 1 Alpha Charlie. You wanna try it on your end real quick?
Yeah. Glider 1 Alpha Charlie, radio check. Man, I don't think my push to talk got reset.
That could be it.
I'm gonna try it on spacebar. Glider 1 Alpha Charlie, radio check. No, I don't think so.
I've zoomed in on the thermal display so I can see where our circle is nicely. Getting about 6.5 knots on the averager there. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You've gotten 1,300 feet. Bro, this thing is cool.
It's super cool.
This is cool.
If only it was free in real life.
I know, dude, I know. It almost makes you want to spend 5 grand putting one in. You're like, you know, if I buy a glider, if I buy a LaBelle,
half
really
the
hard
price
for
is
me.
just gonna be the LX nice.
Right. It would be hard for me to put a bunch of panel upgrades in that I at least couldn't take to my next ship, you know. And I was looking at the 9050, which is a smaller version
Yeah.
of this guy, and I think that's a nice size for a smaller panel.
How much is that one? Like 3K or something?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, they're all very expensive. That's like a season of saving investment for your ship.
Oh yeah.
Or it would be for me. You know, I'm not a airline captain who makes that for a week.
I'm surprised all S80s cost $3,000. All it is an electric variable with a little guy on it.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty expensive little screen, huh? I have a 13-inch monitor that I use for checking the focus on set. And I get a rental on it when I work, so the production company rents it from me. And all in with the case and all the bits and bobs to mount it on a stand is about 5 grand for a 13-inch monitor.
Wow. Please install AA3 map. Boundary. Huh? We wouldn't be able to play this without the AA3 map. I don't really know what it's asking there.
6.1.
I'm not sure either. The only thing I don't see that I need to add in, I think, is I just don't see the start height limitations. Do you?
On my, I don't think so, no.
Yeah. So I need to put that in. In fact, I know where I'm gonna put that. Okay. You see, this is why we need to actually fly a task in this thing so I can speed it up a little bit more.
I'm still trying to where the dots are so the dots are just so the middle of the plane is where we are in the thermal, and then the dots is where the or like how do we know when when are we passing over the dots? Is it at the 0 or
That's a great question, and I just now realized that this map on this page I forgot to change to track up, so we're looking at north up, and it does make it pretty confusing, huh?
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out because usually when you have these they'll show you a plane where you are in the thermal and then
Mm-hmm.
in relation to the dots. But it's just showing me a bunch of dots and I don't actually know where to adjust.
6.7.
Yeah, you're right. I need to update this page. It'll make it a lot more intuitive. So right in front of us is dark brown. That means the lift is bad on that side of the circle. It looks like
Okay.
maybe that's
No, I think dark
true.
brown is the best, and then the smaller the circle is the worse.
I think behind us is that dark brown, right?
Yeah, usually when it's like a different color like that, it means it's like the highest lift, I'd assume. I'd assume
I
it'd
need to
be
go
like
look at the
blue when
color
it's
scale.
I bet it's like blue when it's Saint or something. If that's how you have it
Yeah,
configured.
I'll go look at the color scale and see what it's set to.
7.2.
I think it's just whatever the default was, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's crazy how you can just spend like hours like tweaking these things.
Dude, I looked at some ones online and like they have different colored boxes, like every box is a different color for different things.
Oh yeah, I have that on my CU.
7.5.
It doesn't really mean
Yeah.
anything. I just try to like make it different colors, and if two colors like border each other, I get really mad.
I see a lot of people have like an obvious methodology for it. Like they have like task boxes in blue and like height boxes in green and like speed
Oh yeah.
boxes in red or whatever to make it really simple. I saw some crazy setups, but for me and Condor, this seems like kind of the nice path of least resistance here.
Yeah, alright. Now let's see if I can switch over to the task page. No, not that guy.
It should auto switch back over once you fly level for like 10 seconds, but
Okay. I want to look at this thermal page and see. Oh, it just goes away. Okay.
can I take control real quick so I can try my radio while I'm in control, and then I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, my control.
Check gear.
Gear is up, lady.
There it is. Glider 1 Alpha Charlie, radio check.
Task started.
Restart that task. Yeah, I'm confused, dude. Unless maybe I wonder if it's going to my Quest headset.
Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't hear you either. Unless we're both screwed up.
Glider 1 Alpha Charlie, radio check.
No, I wasn't getting. I haven't heard any double audio, actually.
Yeah, me neither. I'm confused, but okay. Your controls if you want it.
Okay, my controls.
Your controls.
Where's this task start?
We're nose towards the box right now.
Inside zone.
We just got inside the zone. You can zoom in on the map and it's pretty.
Oh, I
obvious.
see it.
Maybe I should make those more.
I think it should be a different color. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with all this terrain.
Yeah, I agree. Or maybe I'll make them less opaque. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, just like some more solid so you can see it.
Yeah. We have to be below 6.
7 or something?
I thought it. I don't remember now.
I think it was like
Maybe it
7.
was below 7, and we had to be in the 6s.
I remember it was like 6-7 or something. The join time. What is this trying? Eh?
I'll respond to him.
It's because it doesn't start until 14. It's like an infinite time kind of thing. It starts at 14 hours. That's a really long practice session. Don't they have like a week of practice for like worlds?
I mean, I'm sure. We got a glider at our 2 o'clock high.
Yeah. Flarm didn't.
Glider.
I'm surprised
Glider
Flarm
above us.
didn't have a heart attack.
I see him in amber and yellow.
Oh, it is
Is that,
going on. It's just not beeping, I don't think.
Yeah. 9 o'clock above us. We have altitude separation, which it's probably okay with right now.
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, I find myself leaning over, you know, when we turn over my shoulder in the same way you would in a glider in VR.
Mm-hmm.
If you fly a flap ship, you should do the default profile, or the one that says, that doesn't say not flap.
Okay.
And it gives you a little indicator, and as your speed changes, it'll tell you which flap you should be
Okay, yeah.
fly the wing as efficiently as you can. Like changing gears in a car.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really useful for just really maintaining the wing in the right state for that speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull a little bit of die break out, because there's no point in just going down.
Yeah, I think we can also definitely fly yellow arc too and really pick up the drag as we exit out here. I think we are super duper good now. Now we know where this thermal is. Do we want to turn back around and take it back up, or do we want to just try to connect to the thermal up there?
I don't know, your call, man.
I'd say let's keep trekking down. We got a lot of water in our wings, so we're gonna have a good ratio with a high speed.
Yeah.
We can get to those nice cues quickly, and I have a feeling like we should take the first one we get, because it'll set us up nicely for the whole first leg. Okay.
Can you load just like half water?
Yep, you can put any amount between empty and full.
Is that a thing people ever do, or they just like don't bother?
Yeah, well, I mean, you base it on how good you think the day's gonna
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
be. So however much you think you can get away with, you know, think about the K value and the meso and the macro and the micro scale weather in your area and make a guess. But you can always dump a little bit in flight, you know, like you don't have to get rid of it all at once.
Yeah.
And that's in your glide computer. There was that thing that said dump rate. That's about water. So
Oh, okay.
you know how much you have. If you need to get rid of half of it, you can know exactly how much that is.
Oh, Bosebeaver said, "Did you use the LX styler? That piece of software is amazing." Well, Kyle did all the work. I just stole it from him.
I sure did. I sure did use it, and it took me a few days to learn, but now I feel like I've got a good handle on it.
But yeah, there's still a few things you should probably tweak with it, like just like colors, and there's just so much stuff you can edit.
Yeah, and also everyone's tastes and preference is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I like how the wind is displayed to the glider, though.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice. I hated
tried-
that north up thing. That's so hard to.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It's like I don't want it to think about where the wind is coming from.
Yeah.
I said we just fly the ridge down because I remember there's so many thermals. It's not even worth.
Yeah, let's just see how well we can stay in the lift here. I tried this earlier in the Ventus, and I ended up getting low at the end of this leg. But you're definitely doing a good job picking the right line.
This isn't ridge. What is that? 6 knots of wind?
It might be the cloud right above us to our 3 o'clock. If we did
Oh yeah,
right
yeah.
turns, we'd probably go up there, but I think the clouds in front of us look good. But now the wind's coming from right in front of us. It's just really squirrely in this area, and I had a hard time making it work once I got like below 5,000 or 4,000.
I can't tell if this dude speaking German was talking to us or not.
Yeah, my German's not that great, but he's talking about someone doing a shared cockpit, so it might be us.
Yeah, I'd say maybe this cloud up ahead we'd climb under.
Yeah, and I like your placement on the ridge here based on what I think the wind's doing right now. I'm just hoping it gets us something.
Yeah, we're also going pretty fast. I think the averager won't really tell us that much.
Yeah, we're just
I guess
adding on
that's
that seam rate.
yeah. I guess that's why the hawk vario would be nice. Add netto and both of them or whatever the heck.
Yeah, I do have it running, and I see the blue hawk needle on my vario.
So what does the blue hawk mean? Is that netto or vario or?
I need to go read about how they're doing the math, but just whatever their algorithm is tuned to, I just don't really remember.
Can you
Our average
download the
verticals-
manual from Condor?
You can. It is on Condor's website, and the same version is on LX NAV's website. Future
Okay.
Speed is life moment.
I'm getting a shirt from my instructor that says that.
Yeah, that's good. That would be a great gift.
He literally says that like every flight. I'm not kidding. Whoa, there we go. I
Up
did
the
that a
arc.
lot last stream.
I was shocked at how I was flying the ridges in that old video. Was that like? I feel like I was doing, I guess, my primary instruction back then. So I was literally learning to fly, and I think we only ever flew like 60 knots. You know, just kicking around, learning about pitch attitude. So I think I was just laws of primacy stuck into. I can only fly at 60 knots.
Well, on a ridge you want to be fast, but this
Yeah,
ridge
for
is like
sure.
so weak. It's not even.
I think on the other side of this guy is where we'll get a little lift that I'm hoping connects up to that cloud to our like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
We got a pretty thick blue line trailing behind us right now on the nav display.
Yeah.
I want to make the distance numbers on the range rings bigger so I can see it in VR better.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Alright, I think hopefully this little valley somewhere gives us something.
Alright, left or right, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be to the right. Oh, at least you had someone to blame.
Alright, now let's see if I can figure out what this thermal thing is telling me. Okay,
Yeah,
so that...
not having track up is a bad move. The circle, the red circle, the red ring is we're pointing. It turns with us, so whatever's at 12 o'clock is what we're facing.
Oh, okay.
In that red ring, don't pay attention to what your glider's facing, because it's not, the map isn't set to track up. So when the red ring pops back up in the thermal page, the 12 o'clock position is our 12 o'clock position.
So that's where you want to level out. Right around
Yeah,
here.
and after I tweak it, the glider will always be pointed up towards that position, and it'll make a lot more sense. It'll be very intuitive. I think the thermal's to our left. You see if you zoom in on the actual nav display, it's back at our basically
Oh, yeah.
6 o'clock.
Bose Beaver, this is the Duodiscus XL. That little guy. I don't understand why this has a nose wheel.
Yeah, you tail dragger glider. We're never on that nose wheel.
Not even on landing, you're ever on it. I feel like you should get like an extra 1 out of that for your glide ratio. Just take the nose wheel off.
Maybe even better.
You know,
So I
maybe
think
it does
behind
go
us,
on landing. I don't know.
I guess we'll have to. Whoever lands, the other person could get in the external view and see.
Yeah. You could also
That's
look at
okay.
my video. When I landed the duo. Well, I remember I really slammed on the brakes at the end and it almost had to use the nose wheel. This is my first landing in that thing. It was like boom.
I feel like we're too low where the lift is. Can I do some sniffing?
Yeah, step it out.
Okay, my controls.
I don't think this. I would just keep going forward. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this, or yeah, I don't think that cloud's that great.
I just don't want to get too low. I do want to connect to something. Just because the lift is so broken on the ridge.
Yeah.
My goal is to skip this little section and go to the one ahead of us. The problem is those clouds are so up on the mountain. Tried. Okay, maybe it's to our right. I'm gonna do one more turn and
It's gonna be interesting to fly some like tough conditions on here and see what it's like.
yeah, I agree.
Because having like a 3-knot thermal isn't bad for like this time of year right here. We'll see. Maybe there have been some clouds that finally started popping up this week, but I don't know about Saturday and Sunday. It looked so weird the way the QT looked, and I don't know. It was like the dew point and the temperature were the same, like all the way up.
Mm. But you didn't have like a bunch of fog?
Oh, we'll see. It's on Sunday.
Oh, I see.
But the other thing's sort of be I feel like it'll just be. I don't know if we'll probably get some clouds or something. I don't know. But there's also been like inversions or something before the clouds, so that's
Mm-hmm. You
like
just can't ever
yeah.
connect.
Like I saw some of the flight times from Wednesday when there were clouds and it didn't look that great. Cause no one got like an hour, I don't think.
Yeah, you said like 40 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, well that was this weekend, but on Wednesday people were getting like, I don't know, 30, 20 minutes or something. Like a guy even brought the distance out, so I don't know. But it has been fun just like bringing out the single seaters just to fly like really short flights.
Right.
5.2.
I think we got our save here. Keeping my speed a little higher since we're ballast up today,
hmm
but I don't want to keep it that high.
5.6.
I think I do prefer doing patterns in the Grope 103. I just feel like it flies so much, like, it's just so much more solid and it's easier to land than the 102, I think. Tail judgers are kind of weird to land.
Yeah.
And it's also because I think the distance from, like, the wheel is different, so
6.4.
you have to, like, flare later. It's kind of weird.
The whole like landing attitude, definitely
Yeah.
different.
I can't wait to fly some of those new Grobes. They put in, like, built-in cushions to the chair.
6.
Oh, fancy.
They did a bunch better of the job than the other ones, I feel like.
9.
But we're kind of in the predicament where we need more hanger
5.9.
space to fit the Grobes and the Duodiscus.
Yeah.
And the one of our Grobes, it's like a different model. It's like a twin 3 instead of a twin 2. And it's also hasn't been refurbished, so that might just go sit in a trailer or something. But then
Mm-hmm.
the other thing is like, what are we gonna do if it just sits in the trailer and it's just gonna just rot? But it's still perfectly
6.4.
flyable. We just need more space.
6.1.
And whether we would use 5 Grobes at a time, we need like more tow planes.
Yeah.
Well, we have the tow planes. We just need the tow pilot. There might have been a couple days this summer where we flew
6.1.
two tow planes, but it doesn't happen that much.
1.8.
I've probably been a part of the ground crew for 4 tow planes running at once.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, for world competitions.
Oh wow.
5.9.
Yeah, I don't know if we could ever do world competitions. I don't think I don't even know if we could do like regionals or anything. We don't have the amount of infrastructure for that, I don't think.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Around here, I think they do it like Harris Hill or something, Elmira, which is also the Nationals this year. I don't know, maybe I'll tag along and go to that
You
if
should.
people are going.
Yeah.
Ride in the back of the duo.
Yeah, you should, dude. If you could get that opportunity, you should 100% do it.
Yeah.
You ready to see our house on the hill?
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that this will just now we can connect with all the clouds.
Mhm. Oh, Bose Beaver says good memories from the Twinest year. Loud ratio was utter garbage, but at least you sit like a king. It is pretty spacious, and especially in the bat. The bat was it's way more because you don't have like the arm things from the uh,
Nice.
from the other guy. And in the
Yeah, you can see
duo, you
why I
can
like the back.
if you put your like arm, or I guess it's not in the XL, but in the normal one, if you put your arm around, you can get like kicked in the elbow by the rudder pedal.
Can you for real?
Yeah, it doesn't have like covering on it.
Mm.
At least on the one I flew. And it's so hard to get in and out of the duo. You like break your back trying to, because there's nothing to like grip onto, and it's like so high off the ground. It's definitely a different technique.
I'm running 4.2K per eye on the Quest 3.
What graphics card do you have again?
Got a 3080,
Okay.
but this game is just so light. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
easy to
yeah.
run.
Yeah, try that on Flight Sim and see what you get.
Yeah, it does not do that well.
I feel like the main thing with VR is it's kind of hard to read text.
Very much so. However, now I can see nicely the text on my nav display.
Mm,
And then if I lean in, I can really peek if I need to.
yeah.
I can't remember how to put a McCready value in.
Oh, on here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I think I've seen some people who have this same stick, but it's not actually like hooked up to an LX NAV or anything. They just have the stick.
I think they just like the grip.
Yeah, I thought I saw someone on YouTube who did that. I think it's cool that it's like touchscreen.
Yeah, this is an awesome piece of kit.
Hmm
I
That's
can
one
see
thing.
why people love it.
That's one thing that's kind of hard to do in airplanes when you're like bouncing around is like use a touchscreen though.
Yeah, I always have to like get my fingers on the the edge of the screen, you know, and like
Yeah,
kind of touch the panel.
I remember like putting like waypoints or something in with like a GX3X or whatever the touchscreen
Oh, is that
Garmin.
the tiny guy, the round dial, or the square guy?
No, like it's like a G1000, but it's touchscreen.
Oh, nice. G3X.
Something like that, yeah. But it's
I have
just
a friend. I have a friend building an airplane right now, and he just got finished doing his panel. And I was at the hangar the other day with him, testing out his all his fancy new, super nice stuff, and we were thinking about where our hands would be to hold on for the touchscreen to press
yeah.
this. And months ago, we were thinking about it on a job together, and thinking about where the go-around switch would be, and like where this and that would be. And now it suddenly exists. It's really cool. You ever been in a limo where they do like starry night with like little fiber optic lights in the ceiling?
A limo?
Yeah, or like some fancy car where they have like little in the ceiling. They have like
Uh,
little starry night, little fiber optic lights running.
maybe, yeah.
Anyway, he did that to his airplane,
That's
and
hilarious.
it is. I'll send you the photo later. It looks so good. I cannot believe it.
What kind of plane is it again?
It's a Sling PSI, a four-person composite. Oh no, it's not composite. It's metal construction airplane.
Okay.
Made by Sling, who's a company from South Africa.
Yeah, I think I've seen videos of this Sling. I think all his flight sim flies in that.
You know, that might be right. Here in Torrance, just 30 minutes or an hour south of me, is the Sling Academy, where their like base in the U.S. is.
Okay.
I thought about going and learning powered there, but one day.
Oh, I see the turn points on the thing now. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, does that make more sense now that kind of getting used
Yeah,
to
I'm
it?
starting to see this now.
I agree though, at least the start cylinder, I think those all could be more visible.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, the line extruding from the glider to the waypoint and then like the course line that's blue? How do you feel about their thickness?
I think it's fine.
Okay. It was thinner and I bumped it up to see it better, and I think this is nice.
Yeah. If not even thicker, but I think it's fine.
I need to offset the McCready thing to the side of the display now that there's no flap setting there.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to do that for all the pages. I need to fix the thermal page.
I
And then
think
I need
my,
to add
I don't think my
those.
my turn points switched to the next one.
Mine did auto sequence. Is there a pink line in front of your glider?
It's going back to the start though.
Oh, go hit OK, hit your OK button, and then you can scroll down to like start task or whatever. Also, I just remembered how to set my McCready.
You gotta go to OK, and then you can. Now, how do I? I'm in OK, but now what do I?
For which one? I'm sorry.
How do I switch turn points?
Do you, That might be actually a button that you have to assign now that I think about it.
Oh, you know what? No, wait, no. Hold on.
Or if
Trans.
you hit OK, under restart is next. So maybe that's it. Just like sequences the next waypoint.
There's start event. Where's
I think
Mark?
you could do start maybe and then next or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
See if you hit start, I wonder if it auto sequences it.
Yeah, I
for you.
put start and now it went. Okay.
Okay. See, we're slowly figuring this out.
Not great wording by LX NAV there.
No.
Dang it, those two guys left. It's just us and one Alpha Charlie.
Are we going for speed or are we just having fun?
And go for speed, why not?
Okay. I was gonna go buzz our house.
Oh, you can go buzz the house, why not?
In canon, this is now our house for when we fly out here.
Yeah. We gotta go geolocate this house in real life.
Yeah, definitely. We're right next to Innsbruck, so.
Oh, Innsbruck?
Wait,
Where? Off the,
yeah,
off to the right or
it's
the
next
left?
to behind us right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one day we'll fly this task and we'll be high enough to see the roof.
We could go and thermal up there. And... Was it above the clouds?
I don't think so.
We could go and find a climb and try to get up there.
I just think that's so funny. Alright, I'm happy to continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Next thermal, I'm gonna run the bug wipers.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I think we do kind of the same thing where we tick our thermal somewhere over here before or after we click this turn point.
Yeah. Has this
Yeah,
ridge been
blips.
doing anything for us?
I've had blips. There have been a few blips that have made it just worth it enough.
Mm-hmm. We should go and find a real ridge task or a real one or the other kind of thing.
Yeah, next we should maybe just do one of the built-in proper tasks.
I do want to try some warts on that Wartsboro map, even if the LX nav doesn't show the terrain.
Yeah, we can maybe. Oh, you should check out if the default one does.
I think it does. I think it does.
Maybe we could just use that for those tasks. Kind of hoping that this bridge here.
You want to take that? That's pretty. That's. Yeah, I'd circle on that.
I think it's just ahead of us still.
You think?
Yeah, I mean based off the wind in that cloud. If not, I'll turn back, but.
Oh, this last guy is the final glide.
Yes, yeah, you see the terrain page and all.
Oh yeah. You get the letter right in the way.
None of this is lift.
Yeah, I just drove back in it where we hit that 18 knots.
Yeah. I see where it is right here.
Is that rain?
Sounds like it.
No, keep going. It is rain.
There is.
No.
Wow, in VR, this is incredible in the backseat.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, here goes our L over D. We're honestly gonna have to bail on this.
Should have taken it while you had the chance.
You're definitely right. I'm getting out of this, because now we're just gonna get to dissipating stage.
Yeah. Where's our current L over? That's task L over D.
Our task vario has been, we've been positive 2.5 knots.
Okay.
Our average vertical speed has been about 350 feet a minute descent.
Mine's negative 2.7 knots, so that's about right, I feel like.
Wow, expected the raindrops to go off faster.
Mm-hmm. Where's our current L over D? On the, Is it on there?
Might not have it set up. I might have been thinking about just looking at the actual vario to see, like what that it was saying on the averager, minute to minute.
Hmm.
What would be a better, like, task vario should be switched to current L over D?
Something like that, yeah. Just look at some water, I can see it.
I know.
I think it only shows up in one. Oh no, it shows up in both eyes. But it's like so close to the thing it's kind of hard to render. It's just the little raindrops. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream. Can you see it? Yeah, you might be able to. I can't really tell.
Not in a great place down here. Rising terrain.
Yeah, not a. There's a little queue off to our right.
Yeah, I see these guys.
I think that barren hill would be pretty good.
Yeah, right in front of us at our 12 o'clock.
I was thinking maybe more after the 1 or 2, and there's a little queue right there. See if that kicks off anything.
Yeah. Wind's kind of tame from behind us.
Yeah. Try over that house or 1 o'clock. This side maybe?
The wind's from our left wing. I'm gonna try over these, where this, like, kind of ski lift is.
Yeah. There was a little bit there. If there is nothing, you can just go back, slow down, and claw your way up. I bet it'll get better when you get up there. Because we're so low to the ground, I don't know how low it's gonna get.
Right, yeah.
I instructed till this one time we did a 200-foot rope break with a student, and they found a thermal, and they just thermaled up to pattern altitude.
Dude, that's crazy. I just would commit probably to landing.
Our downwind always has thermals on it, so sometimes when I'm getting low, try that area. But it's just like, man, if you turn now, it's like 10 knots or something. But I don't know if it's just like gust or rotor off the trees or anything.
Sigh. I think at this point I'm just gonna run down the valley to lower terrain and
Can I have it for a sec?
all your controls.
My controls, alright, let's see.
Your controls.
I won't crash, just trust me. Shoot, maybe I will crash this.
Oh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
there
Yeah,
we go.
yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Trust. Okay, I'm gonna try maybe this area here. I would have turned there, but I think we lost too much energy from that downwind dash bit. Alright, it's just so little. Where are the bug wipers? We need that LRD right now. Let's try like min syncs here and see what we get. Maybe this little patch here.
I just booked a job. Right before I leave town, no less.
Nice.
Which is good, because
Do you
your
book
boy
your own?
needs it.
Do you book your own travel and stuff?
Typically, production handles all that info, all that jazz, all the logistics.
Hmm.
The cinematographer is my boss. They're the person who comes up with the look and the lighting and the camera movement. And they decide the lens in the camera and come up with the visuals with the director. My job is to keep all of that running from a more, I guess, technical standpoint, the actual operation of the camera department, and then keeping everything in focus.
Hmm.
Which is an art and a science of itself.
What do you study for that?
Well, I did go to college and got to a film program at the University of Texas in Austin. I think on the other side of the ridge might be a little bit of lift. On our
Yeah.
right.
Well done.
See if we can make it. At least there's a lot more fields to land at here. Dude, scratching conditions. Most of what you learn, though, you kind of learn on the job.
Hmm.
Both of these clouds are pouring down rain. There we go. Even if we have to scratch in it.
Where else? There's no queue in this valley, really.
No, it's so blue in the whole valley.
I feel like a lot of the valleys in Condor are like that.
I feel like the cues are really only popping off from
From the
the
ridge.
ridge, yeah.
We could try up in that cove there. Looks like some rock could kick something off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright.
The wind's basically off our left, so but it's just so weak right now.
Yeah.
Makes me wish we had the Fez variant.
I saw a guy build a Fez Duo, like constructed on YouTube. I wonder how. That's a lot of weight you gotta move with the little Fez.
Yeah, but you know what's it's like 120 feet per minute sync rate at min sync, so that it only has to overcome that.
Yeah. It's just
It's
so
not a
crazy that you can just
self-launch,
like
you know.
you just like plug your battery in and you can like just fly a plane with that. It's so crazy.
Yeah, you could basically power it off your iPhone.
And it's just like this tiny little fan. It's like crazy. It's like the size of a ceiling fan and it pushes a 1,000-pound glider.
Well, gravity's helping give some of that forward.
Well, can they self-launch with the Duo Fez?
I do not think so.
They
It's
can
a
with the
stinger only.
they can with the LAC. Alright, yeah, this is not working. This is not good. We could always do the miracle.
Is it?
Actually,
How much gas
I
is
don't
this
think it was
thing?
on this server because I tried to do it last night and it didn't work.
Our best bet right now is to go back to the ridge at our 11 where the rain's coming down and try the upwind side of the further cloud.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, we're gonna pick a field and practice our outlanding technique.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole hour earlier when we were at this point a few days ago when we tried it.
Mm.
So now it just looks like the conditions that we tried it on were a little worse, and when we hit that rain, it was not good. This 1 out of 12 o'clock isn't throwing lightning, but I mean, it is raining good. I just wonder if there's any
I
lift.
saw one lightning strike.
The sky to our left is really popping off.
Yeah. I do like how there's like different levels to the queue. Like you can see how it's just building and the other ones aren't. I don't think Flight Sim does that. You can't see a building queue.
No, it doesn't really represent it very well. I want to do a thermal task in some flat lands and really pay attention to the ground to see what's kicking off thermals.
I'm trying the Wartsboro.
Yeah.
We could do a Governor's Cup that goes around the Allentown. I have to look up what the actual turn points are, but I could look at it on Weedlight. I don't know how many kilometers it is. But it's taking people, I don't know, quite a few hours. I'll send you one of the flight tracks so you can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we did one leg. We did that one, the Beltsville. That's one of the legs, I think.
Hear the thunder?
Yeah. There was something right here.
You gonna toss those bug wipers out while we're slow?
I just did it. Oh, I guess I'll do it again. I did it like a couple minutes ago.
We're down low, there's just a lot of bugs. Meanwhile, the raindrops on our wings are about to really do way more than the bugs could ever do.
You see this like random beacons of light? Oh, it kind of went away. Wait, maybe if I go.
That's like the rain texture
Oh, okay.
layers. Alright, there was a blip.
Man, what happened? I just had some maybe all dissipating now.
Yeah. The whole valley keeps getting away from us, so we could just cancel the task and fly back towards home and see if we can connect somewhere as the train falls away.
Yeah. Maybe at our beacon of hope, our house here.
Maybe it'll save us.
Like a crazy thermal at the top of it. Super concentrated lift.
Yeah. Wish we could put like a house thermal over it, right
A,
over the
a
house.
literal house thermal.
Just circle around it the whole time.
Is that something you can use? Can you place house thermals on a map?
I don't know. The new Flight Sim 2024, they said they're supposed to be like house thermals because like first principle models. So
Okay.
like in real life, if there would be a house thermal there, because the way they're like simulating the textures of the ground and how it reflects the sun, they're saying like those should be just naturally in the sim.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Now, will that reflect? Is that real? We'll see.
It's been a while since I did some flight sim. It's been Condor the past week.
Dude, I am in the same boat. Yesterday was the first time I've done flight sim in a minute.
There's some sun there. Maybe that'll make something.
Yeah, I see that too.
Let's see.
You see the speed to fly on the Vario?
On the Vario?
Yeah.
No. How do you get that? Actually, I think I do.
There's a.
Yeah,
It's
it is
probably
on
set to
there.
McCready 0 right now.
How do you change the McCready on that though? Because if I can figure that out, I can do it in real life.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's maybe there's a button map that globally you can change your McCready value. There is one in Condor. I just don't remember it.
We'll have to ask our LX NAV wizard guy.
Maybe we can connect with some of these lower foothills. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it might just be a washout on this task.
I'm okay with that. I mean, there's more things to discover, and I'm just having fun gliding around.
Yeah, I think we can probably glide back to the airport. This thing's so insane.
I'm okay giving that a go, you know? Let's see if we can get back.
There was a queue over there.
Change it to night mode.
Let's do a little flyby. Ever thought of Kilo Sierra as a tail number? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Kyle Summers.
Before I thought of 1 Alpha Charlie, Kilo Sierra was my default. I think Kilo Sierra is a little more cumbersome to say than 1 Alpha Charlie.
I'd say the other way around.
Kilo Sierra, I don't know, the O to
Kilo
S combo.
Sierra 1 Alpha Char. They're exactly the same syllables.
Yeah, they're the same syllables, but I think 1 Alpha Charlie is just more pleasing to me to say.
Hmm.
Only 500 feet above the ground here.
Well, let's go and change.
Yeah, it could be a whole lot closer to the ground, couldn't we?
What page is that on?
The normal.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
page on the bottom
300.
right.
I'll also see if we can I just share tasks. I guess we don't have to do that, just we can just load in the same server.
Yeah, whatever the host task is, it will just automatically be that for anyone who joins.
Mm-hmm. Which it is cool, we can have our own servers on like in Flight Sim.
Yeah.
Just like the group thing doesn't really work either.
No. Maybe there's something here. Boy, I wish I would have taken that
Man, you
rotation
should have
roll
listened to
there.
me, huh?
I know, dude. I should have.
18 knots, and he said, "Oh, it's still ahead."
Well, I was looking at that big queue, and then the blip. I was like, "Oh, this is too small. It's never gonna stay with it." The cloud ahead looks better.
Yeah, I mean, we could have got 30 knots in the next thermal. You never know.
Good have.
Alright, let's speed to fly here. This is not working out.
I think we're gonna have to pick a field over here by the highway.
We'll make it. Actually, or how do you change turn points now? That's what I gotta figure out.
Should go next to finish.
Where's next? And oh, there it is. Next. And then what? Okay on that. Next.
Yeah. So we are still minus 2,500 feet to the airport.
Task arrival, or where's it target arrival? Mine's at negative 29. Maybe we have a different safety factor.
It's 26 kilometers to the airport that we took off from.
So we need about what, like 2,000? Yeah, that makes sense.
2,500 feet.
We're at 32, or it's not counting ground level, so yeah. We have just found some like zero signal on this ridge, though. I mean, I'm gonna keep flying until we're like 100 feet above the ground.
200 feet. So when as long as we can get to the field. You are currently up. You keep looking for lift, and I'm just watching for fields.
Okay. That is a cool thing in Flight Sim, you can kind of like judge fields better than you can here.
Yeah.
Everything looks the same.
Yeah, like no fences here. Or no clear property lines where I'd like look for telephone poles or ditches or.
You ever land out?
Nope, never have landed out. But I always stay in gliding distance. Maybe if I own my own ship one day. The liability landing out here in California is just too high. And
Oh
when I
yeah.
was in Texas, I was flying very, very conservatively.
Here there's fields, but they're just not like gigantic fields like in the Midwest.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty precise.
But there's always an airfield or a field. Like I feel like you could be literally anywhere other than the city and you'd have a land out.
Alright, we're about 200 above the ground. The wind's coming from our approximately 4 o'clock. So we could turn right and land kind of with a right crosswind on any of these
Yeah.
fields.
I think in between this city and the next city, there's more. See if we can make it past those like tree lines there. Or maybe one of the. You see those two tree lines in between there?
I doubt that we're making it that far.
Oh, we're making that far.
Maybe on the north side of this road, in between those two tree lines. The only caution is the power lines. But we could just do we could be on like a right base, turn after the tree line, north of the highway.
Hold on. Trust me here.
The gear down here.
Yeah, gear down. I'm just gonna land right after this tree line.
Okay, we'll have a little bit of a tailwind if we continue the way we're going.
Yeah, we'll be fine. What is it, like 2 knots? Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
Look, we still have way more altitude we got.
sure.
Trim back.
Just after this brown patch.
Yep.
Copy. Pretty effective air brakes there.
Right, you're gonna hit the wires.
Looking good.
Check. Landing gear.
Oh, that's too late now.
Yeah.
Stall.
You nailed the round out there.
Stall.
Oh yeah,
Good
that was
flare,
perfect flare.
good timing.
Good landing!
Nicely done. All right, now who's gonna call the retrieve crew?
Oh man. Alright, let's try a different server or something. Let's see
Let's
how
see. Let me pop
how
out of
f
the headset and see what's going on here.
well how far were we from the airport? Oh, we still had a while to go. We weren't gonna make that. This seems like a pretty realistic day where you could have a land out. It's like overdeveloped.
Yeah, rain comes in, ruins your climb.
Yeah.
Let's see. Give me just a second to check back in the world here.
Mhm. Are these
Probably a good time
messages?
actually for me to jump off and look into these work emails now for this job that just called.
Okay.
Let's see, what's today? Thursday?
Yep.
I think I'm available tomorrow evening if you want to try some more stuff. I want to put together now that Scion task, and maybe we can try that in some funky glider.
Okay.
But that was a fun flight, and now I know what I need to change on the glide computer. So tomorrow I'll send you an updated one.
Okay. Let's see. What can we do? Maybe I'll make I'll send you the weed glide track on one of those. See if you're interested in that. Okay, I'm gonna close the stream. Thanks for joining us if you're on YouTube. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.